Good morning, grade 4. How are you today? Today we have a writing lesson. Our lesson is what to write a thank you note to someone, to your friend, for example, or to your mother, or to anyone you want to show him that you want to thank him for something that he did to you. You can write for him this kind of letters. Thank you notes. The form of the thank you note is same as the letter. So let's see how we can write a thank you note to anyone. Okay. First of all, what should we do, class? First of all, you have to pick the type of a card you are going to use. You have to choose the perfect card for yourself, for the one who will receive the card. For example, if it's a birthday thank you letter, it has to have the correct type of cards. If it's for your mom for the Mother's Day, it's supposed to be what also the type of card that is for the Mother's Day. Or you can decorate it by yourself, by the way. Next, what shall we do? The first step. Now, let's start talking about what shall we write in the letter. What shall we write in the letter? Grade the recipient. What do they mean by that? We should grade the one who's receiving the message by saying, for example, dear or to. This is what do I mean by grading, the recipient, the one who's receiving the message. Start the note by using greeting like dear or to, followed by the person's name. Dear Fiona, dear Sarah, it's up to you. The one who are you sending the letter to. If you have a close relationship with the recipient, you may feel comfortable using their first name. If you know the person well, the person that you are sending the message for him well, and she or he is a close friend, you will mention only the name. Dear Sarah, for example. But if you have a more formal relationship with them, you may use their full name. So if the one that you are sending the message to, the recipient, is not a close friend, you must mention his full name. Clear? So again, how do we start the message? The first step, we need to write a greet for the recipient, dear or to, and the name of the person. Next step, what shall we do? Next step, write a message. Write a message of gratitude for a gift. Now we want to thank him. Now we want to start to write the message to thank the recipient for something he did for us. If you are thanking the person for a gift, include a message of gratitude about the gift and how much you appreciate it. So if someone sent for you something and you liked it so much, you have to send for him a thank you message. For example, yesterday I received your gift. It was so amazing. I was so happy when I received it. Thank you very much for sending this gift to me. This is the meaning of sending a message, a thankful message to the recipient. So if you are thanking the person for a gift, include a message of gratitude. Thank you. Gratitude about the gift and how much you appreciate it. You really liked it and you appreciate what he done for you, for example. Say thank you and name the gift. Say thank you and mention the gift that he sent it for you. So the message is personal. For example, you may write, "Thank you for the housewarming gift. You are so kind and I really appreciate it." Did you see how did we thank the person? Again, "Thank you for the housewarming gift. You are so kind and I really appreciate it." So direct, after you greet the person that you are sending the message to, start and thank him for the gift that he gave it to you, and show him that you appreciate what he did for you. Now, class, when we are writing a message, create a message of thanks for a service. For example, here, if you are thanking the person for a service or kind act, mention this in the notes. Make sure you say it. For example, if someone sent for you a gift, you will thank him for the gift. If someone did for you something nice, a service, you have to thank him for the service that he made for you. So we have different kind of messages. You have to know you are thanking this person for what. So if you are thanking the person for a service, for something he did for you or kind act, mention this in the notes. Make sure to say thank you and express your gratitude for a person's help, for the person's that he helps you to do something. For example, you may write, "Thank you so much for your help at the event last week." If you look here, for example, it seems from the message that someone was helping another person in an important event. So she was thanking him for his help. I appreciate you volunteering your time and energy. I appreciate all your hard work. Volunteering when you are working without taking money. So he was helping her for free. This is why she was thanking him. Now, include a forward-looking statement. What do I mean by that? Include a forward-looking statement. How I will end my paragraph. When you want to end this kind of paragraph after you thank him for the gift that he brought and you appreciate what he done for you, now we have to include a forward-looking statement. You have to mention that you want to meet him again. This is what do I mean by forward-looking statement. If you know the recipient well, you may mention when you hope to see them again at the end of the letter. This is how you end the letter. To see them again, or that you hope you will talk to them soon. So even you want to see them again, or even you will keep in touch and you will talk to them soon. A forward-looking statement can add a friendly tone to the note and let the recipient know you are enthusiastic about your relationship with them. You will know that you really want to have a close relationship with them. For example, you may write, "I look forward to seeing you at the party next week and catching up with you in person. I really want to see you next week in the party and stay in touch with you." Or you may write, "I hope we can get together for a backyard barbecue soon and enjoy this beautiful weather." So this is how we will end the paragraph, the writing letter. So the last step we will do here, we will sign our name. We will sign our name. And with your regards, wrap up the thank you note with a short sign off, such as sincerely or best, for example, or sincerely, then sign your name. If you know the recipient well, you may go for a more personal sign of like with love or your truly. This is if the recipient is your best friend or someone you really know. You should also sign your name at the bottom of the card. A clear, class? So this is the steps that we will do when we are writing a thank you letter. I will repeat quickly. So first of all, we need to pick the correct card, then grade the recipient by saying dear or to, with writing his name or his full name. It depends if he's a close friend or if he is friend. If someone that you don't know that much, you will write his full name. Now, after that, you will start to what? To thank the person and show him how much you are grateful. 1 minute. I'm sorry, class. So after you wrote a dear or two and mentioned the name of the person, you have to start thanking the person for the gift he brought, or thank the person for the service he done for you. And you don't forget to mention the gift that he brought, or what the service that he made for you, and show him how you appreciate it. Before the last step, don't forget to include a forward-looking statement to say or to mention to him that you are what you want to meet him again, or you want to call him again, or her again. The last thing we will do, we will end it with what? With the short sign, like writing best or sincerely. And if she's or he a close friend, you write with love or yours truly. And the last step, you will sign with your name. This is what shall we do in a thank note. Now, I need you class to open your books. Page 339, please. Open your books, page 339. Okay, let's start. By the way, class, also you can mention on the right side the date. Like here, look, July 23, 2000, for example, and 20. So let's start answering. Dear Anna, flipping over in my sailboat as that storm began last week was the scariest thing that's ever happened to me. I panicked. I forgot everything I'd learned about writing the boat and climbing back on board. Then I saw you heading in my direction. I didn't think you would reach me in time. The wind was blowing more strongly every second. The waves were getting higher and higher. Rescuing me was probably the hardest and the most dangerous task you have ever done. But you are a great sailor. You reached me faster than I would have thought possible. Your calm voice helped me feel calmer, and your clear directions helped me climb safely onto your boat. Anna, your sailing skills and courage saved me. I will never forget what you did. You are truly amazing. Your grateful friend, Carol. So here in this thank you note, she's thanking her for a service she made for her. She rescued her. She saved her life. Let's see what is the first question. Reread the selection. Why is it a thank you note? Why do you think it's a thank you note? First of all, we can say that this is a thank you note because it's in the form of letter. I told you at the beginning, when we are writing a thank you note, it's similar for the same form like a letter. So this is the first clue that shows us that this is a thank you note. Then the writer is grateful and tells why she was the whole time grateful for her, for what, for saving her life. So the first reason is in the form of a letter. We are writing thank you note, same form as the letter. And the second reason, the writer is grateful, and she said why, because she saved her life. Now they want us to circle the body of the thank you note. The body, when we start to thank, from where to where? Where do you think the body paragraph for thank you note? From where to where the body paragraph? Okay, yes, exactly. From here till here. Before the forward statement. Here, till here. So from flipping till onto your boat. This is the body paragraph for the thank you note. I will give you the answers, class. Now I need you to open 343. Open your books page 343. Okay, now I will show you now how we can write a thank you note to a friend. The first step, as I told you, what shall we do? We have to decide this thank you letter to who or what kind of letter we will write. We will write now a thank you letter to a friend. I will start it with what? With the greet, to greet the recipient, like dear Tara. Then, what I will do, I will write the date on the right side. Today is what? Thursday, March 26, 2020. Then I will start to thank her. Why I will thank her? I will thank her because she sent for me flowers last week, for example. What an amazing friend you are to remember my birthday. What an amazing friend you are to remember my birthday. When the flower arrangement arrived this afternoon, I was so surprised. It's simply gorgeous. So notice here, class, I'm thanking her and I'm grateful because she remembered my birthday. And I was thanking her for the flower that she sent for me. So, what an amazing friend you are to remember my birthday. When the flower arrangement arrived this afternoon, I was so surprised. It's simply gorgeous. So here, I'm gratitude to her. And after that, I mentioned the gift. What did she do for me? Now next, what shall I do? As everyone here spends so much time in the kitchen, I've placed the arrangement on the main counter so we can all enjoy looking at it. Still here, I'm talking about the gift that she sent it for me. What did I do for the gift? Where did I place the gift? So here I'm still explaining what did I do with the flowers. Now the last thing we will write. Thank you so much for your friendship and kindness. You've really made my day. the last thing, love and hugs. I can mention this because she's a dear friend, so I can mention love and hugs and add the last your friend, for example, Noor. So this is how we write a thank you letter. Okay, grade 4. Do you have any question about the thank you letter?
Teacher. No. We took this from grade 2.
Sorry, I need you to open your RCV booklet now.
What do we write this?
You will write now your own letter. Okay? Now, I need you to open your RCV booklet.
Teacher, you will fill for us this letter.
I write my own letter now.
Page 34. Open
Teacher,
your
you will fill for
RCV
us
booklet,
this
page
letter in the native
34.
writer's notebook.
Miss,